What does it actually take to build the things I want to create? I've been thinking about this since my last video. It's so easy for me to imagine the finished things I'm working on. Whether it's a painting hanging on a wall or the studio I want to build someday. Even the projects I've written down in my journal, such as my slow correspondence. I can see pieces of all of these things in my mind, but imagining something and building it are two very different things. And I've been realizing that building happens in a much smaller way than I expected. It's studying when I'd rather be painting my own ideas or learning how to use my materials. It's practicing, it's making mistakes, lots of mistakes, and starting again. It's writing things down before I know when I'll be able to make them. It's saving money for the things that don't even exist yet. So many things that I realize make up the building part of the things I want to create. And I'm beginning to understand that I'm learning how to structure my time around the life I say I want. I received an email. I got my first feedback for the letter that I sent out last week. And unfortunately, the wax seal broke, which I was worried that it was going to happen because it is a hard wax and it crumbled. And it left an imprint on the drawing. But I am glad all these things are happening before I launch, because all these little things I could fix. I could figure out a solution and work on improving for the next iterations that I'm going to be doing. So all I can say is onward. That's all I can do. But yes, I still have one more person that's going to receive the letter, and then I'm sending the other letter. So I might have to wrap it or maybe put like something on top of it to protect it. Maybe like a little, I don't know. I have to think about it. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with.
This is so cute. Oh, it's got a little wax seal and everything. Yay! Oh my gosh. Che, this is so beautiful. I don't want to break the wax seal, but I'm going to. Gonna make me cry. This is so cute.
Receiving feedback on my letters reminded me that failure is part of the process. It also reminded me that sometimes I can't see everything in something I've created until I let someone else experience it. Having other people help me shape this project has made me realize that building something doesn't always happen alone. Sometimes it takes another set of eyes to show me what the next version could become. And I've been thinking about this same idea in my painting practice. When I look at a study I made, I'm not asking myself whether I like it. I'm trying to understand what it's teaching me. I'm asking myself, where did I struggle? What don't I understand yet? What do I need to learn to make the next one better? And I think that's something I'm beginning to understand about building anything. I realized that the first version isn't necessarily supposed to be perfect. They're there to teach me what I need to learn next. And the same thing with my correspondence project. I couldn't know what needed to change until someone actually received them and experienced them. And I couldn't know what I needed to learn in my paintings until I actually tried to paint them. And maybe that's what an iteration really is. It's letting each version teach me what the next one needs. And I've been thinking about how easy it is to focus on the finished thing, whether it's a finished painting or a finished project. And just recently, I wasn't happy with how one of my studies was coming together. So instead of forcing myself to keep going and getting frustrated, I decided to start again. And it made me realize that the version of my life that I imagined somewhere in my future, they're built through all these small decisions. Whether it's studying or experimenting, learning from my mistakes, creating my letters, my paintings. I realize that the time I choose to give to the things that matter to me, that's what building really is for me. I'm not waiting for the life that I want to begin, but I'm beginning to live it in small ways. And I ask myself, what if the life I'm waiting to live, what if it's actually being built inside the life that I'm living now?